In this video, I'm going to go over where to get the highest quality leads with digital marketing. Stick around. Hey, Ryan Whiteside, Director of Digital Marketing at Two Wheels Marketing. One of the discussions we sometimes have with clients relates to quality of leads. Often what happens when someone works with us, particularly a small local business, they see an immediate uptick in leads. Maybe they're used to getting like 3 to 4 leads come through the website, and now they're getting 10 to 15. Business usually also picks up, but the lead quality from the 10 to 15 isn't as high as the 3 to 4 that they're used to. So what gives? Well, the first thing I want to discuss is the difference between cold and warm traffic. Take our local business again as an example. The 3 or 4 leads they are getting before working with us, many of those often came from someone Googling their name, coming to the site, and contacting them. Perhaps their friend or neighbor recommended them, so they were already sold on our client's business. This is what I call a warm lead because they've had some previous knowledge or interaction. This type of lead is great. You'll take these kind of leads all day long if you're a business. However, when it comes to growing your business, that's often where a digital marketing agency comes in. Depending on the business, we'll often start by running Google ads, so they start showing up on searches related to their business. For example, if they're a home remodeler in Columbus, bidding on Home Remodeler Columbus, Kitchen Remodeling Columbus, and a whole host of other keywords. Another place we may start is on Facebook ads. With digital marketing, the goal is to find qualified customers wherever they are online, and often that's on Facebook. Here, we'll run ads to 2 different types of people, cold prospects and warm prospects. With cold prospects, they've often never heard of our client before, or at least have been to our client's website in a very long time, if at all. The other audience is a warm prospect. Here, they may have visited the website recently, but for whatever reason, they decided not to call, submit a contact form, or buy. Finally, we may run ads on other platforms like Microsoft, Google Display Network, Snapchat, TikTok. We also may do some SEO, which is optimizing their site so they're more likely to show up in search results where you don't have to pay for the listings. Now, here's where things get interesting, and the second thing I want to discuss, which is lead source quality. So, are all leads created equal? Meaning, is a lead that comes from Google search just as good as a Facebook lead? If a lead that saw a banner ad on a news website just as good as someone who did a search for your business on Bing.com? From our experience, the answer is usually no. Taking our Columbus home remodeler, for example, if for the same cost, we got 100 leads from someone on Google searching for Columbus home remodeler and 100 leads from someone casually checking their Facebook account, we would take the Google searches all day long. The reason is the nature of the customer. Someone who does a Google search for Columbus home remodeler is pre-qualifying themselves as someone that's highly interested in home remodeling services. After all, it's rare you would do a search, go to a home remodeling website, and fill out your information if you weren't seriously considering getting home remodeling services. Compare that to someone who goes on Facebook, is checking out what their friends or family are up to, then suddenly they see an ad for a home remodeler, then they click on that ad, like what they see, and submit their information. Yes, both leads ultimately did the same thing. However, with a Google search, they actively had the intent of seeking out a home remodeler in the first place. And with Facebook, they had no intention whatsoever at the time, but it was in the back of their mind to upgrade their downstairs bathroom someday, and the ad on Facebook reminded them to do just that. Think about purchases you made in your lifetime. Sometimes you've bought things that you were highly motivated and interested. Other times, you were on the fence, but not really sure if it was something you wanted or needed. It's the same with leads. Yes, they both filled out a form, but some people are motivated to act right now, and others are just inquiring about the possibility of one day maybe purchasing something. Now, does this mean you should put all of your budget for Facebook into Google ads? Absolutely not. For one, leads on Facebook are often cheaper, so yeah, the leads may be lesser quality, but if you're getting 10 times as many for the budget, you may get real customers at a lower cost. And second, you can reach a wider part of your potential customers on Facebook. Someone that needs their teeth cleaned may not think to do a Google search for nearby dentists, but that Facebook ad they saw just may push them over the edge to schedule an appointment. But getting back to lead quality, if you just think about where the customer is in their purchasing decision, you'll get an idea of how quality of a lead they are. So Microsoft and Bing ads are similar to Google because they're actively seeking for a solution, and Snapchat and TikTok are similar to Facebook because they're seeking entertainment when your ad catches their eye. Banner ads on the display network probably fall somewhere in the middle based on how you're targeting them, which brings me to my final point: targeting and offer lead quality. With all of these platforms, you can get more qualified leads by changing your targeting. Take Google Ads, for example. If you're a dentist and you're bidding on keywords like dentist near me or dentist Columbus, Ohio, those are probably pretty good leads. But if you bid on a keyword like Medicaid dentist, when you don't even accept that type of insurance, yeah, you may get some leads, but they aren't going to be very quality. On Facebook, someone who has visited your site previously that you ran a remarketing ad to later is probably a pretty good lead because they've expressed interest in your company multiple times. And someone who calls you from an ad are more likely to become customers than someone who gives their email to get a free coupon. The former is much more committed to take action now. So in summary, when it comes to lead quality online, all leads are not created equal. But if you want to reach your total addressable market online, your marketing is going to have to reach some people that aren't immediately ready to buy. In a perfect world, you track where leads came from, how much it cost, and how many of them became customers. The closer you can tie marketing spend to revenue, the better. Now, that's not always easy, but at Two Wheels Marketing, we're happy to work with a client's CRM or help them get set up on one, so there's transparency on both sides on where buyers are coming from. If you'd like to chat with one of our experts, book a call using the link below, and we'll see if it may be a good fit working together.